What's up, guys? It's B Wade. We are a little bit late with this one, but better late than never. I have 5 NBA props for y'all for today, Tuesday. I'm going to walk through all those picks with you guys and kind of show you that data and analysis and why I'm putting my money on these picks. Looking at yesterday, got absolutely fucking roasted. As far as the free picks go, I think we hit maybe 1 or 2 props, missed 3 or 4, so we didn't hit any slips. But looking over the last 3 days, we've hit a couple of 3-man slips, so we're still up multiple units. We're still making money on here on the free picks, guys. So you guys, as long as you're tailing all my picks and putting slips in the way I'm giving them to you, you definitely be making money here. Looking at VIP, that is where we really got roasted. We hit 1 2-man slip, and then that was really it as far as what went right yesterday. We're still, like I say, we're still up over time, but, you know, it sucks. I want you guys to make money. I want to make money. I want to be right. It is a humbling experience to feel good about picks, give them out, and then be absolutely fucking wrong. And giving them out to a bunch of people and expecting us all to make money. So I apologize. All I can do is be transparent, apologize, move on, give you guys better picks, and we will make money moving forward. As always, there's 2 ways you guys can get into VIP. You can either use code NBA and get 80% off, or you can use one of the apps that I give you guys down below in the description or throughout this video. Sign up, send me a screenshot, and you will get a free week of VIP. I am also giving away the signed SGA jersey, and I will tell you more about that later in this video. But I'm just going to start getting right into these picks because we're a little late with this video. So we're starting out with Jaylen Green here. And right from the rip, you see the line's 23.5. We are getting this at 22.5 on the app that I put this in on. And so you see he's hit this in 5 out of his last 7 games. He's been cooking lately. The Rockets have kind of turned it back up. They've been looking a lot better. And looking against the team he's going against, the Hawks, they are a pretty pitiful defense. They have let 60% of similar players hit their points line. And when you look at how Jaylen Green scores, right, pick and roll ball handler, in the transition, getting free throws, they are in pretty much the bottom quartile, the bottom 25% of the NBA in all 3 of those, in defending all 3 of those play types. So I love that. Where he scores most of his points, either in the restricted area, they're ranked 26th, 5th worst in the NBA. And then above the break 3, they are ranked 22nd, and that's where he scores 43% of his points. So this is a great matchup. Again, he's hit this in 5 out of his last 7. When we look head-to-head, he dropped 25 on them back in January. So I really like this play. I am taking Jaylen Green over 22.5 points. And then we're pairing that up. Steph Curry over 22.5 points. He's going up against a Heat team that has been struggling of late. You can see here they have let players that are similar go over their points line 75% of the time. They only stopped Kobe White and Jordan Poole. Really, 6 out of the last 7 have hit it. They stopped Poole early, but since then, 6 out of 7 players have hit their points line against them. And if we look, since they brought in Jimmy Butler, right around here, he's hitting this at like a 68% rate. So really like to see that. And then head-to-head, he dropped 31 on them back in January. There's nothing, pick and roll ball handler off screen. He scores so many different ways that you can't really just look at one. But they do defend like the transition pretty well. They don't give up many free throws, but otherwise they're middle of the pack. There's nothing impressive there. And when I look at the whole picture, I feel really good about Steph getting over 22.5 points here. So I'm locking that in as our second pick. So I put this in on Chalkboard. They have some of the best 2-man payouts. We're getting 3.26x for this. And again, we're getting the Jaylen Green pick a point lower as well. We're getting him at 22.5 instead of 23.5. Finally got my Chalkboard account reenacted, so I am pumped about that. You guys will be getting some Chalkboard slips again. Told you guys I love this app. They have great 2-man payouts. They also have a cash out feature, which no other fantasy app has. It's a great app all around. They're doing some really cool stuff, and they continue to bring new features forward that no other app is doing. They're going to give you guys up to $100 for free, full deposit match when you sign up. I should really check it out. Use that code, use the link down below in the description, and if you sign up, take a screenshot, send it to me on Instagram. I will get you in VIP for free. Looking at the signed SGA jersey, we are getting close to when I will be giving that away to one of you guys, and all you have to do to be entered is subscribe to this channel, like this video, and drop a comment. That's it. I've already picked up the autographed jersey I will be giving away in April. So make sure you're subscribed anyway. I'm giving shit away for free. I'm giving y'all these picks. Over time, we make money. Maybe not last night, but we are going to have a good day today, guys. I feel it. So let's get through these next 3 picks. We're starting out with Jalen Brunson, and we're getting this at 16.5 instead of 17.5. And you can see 17.5 is even minus 112. So this is a great deal. We're putting this next slip in on Underdog. There's 2 picks we're getting at better prices on Underdog as well. I always shop for the best lines for you guys, the best payouts. So putting them in on the apps that I give you these picks on is really advantageous for you guys because I put in the work to make sure we get the best payouts. We're getting it at 16.5. You can see Brunson went out here in this Lakers game, right? He's hit this in 5 out of 8 games since Brunson's gone out. The 3 games he missed, he barely missed. 15, 14, 16. Miles McBride is out in this game as well now. So there's more scoring to be had by the other players. And Bridges scores 48% of his points down here in the paint where they are, bottom 10 in the NBA. And then he also scores a lot of points on the wing. They're the best at scoring. They're the 3rd best defense at the above the break 3, right? He doesn't shoot much from out there. So that's not an issue for us with Bridges. He does score 25% of his points from spot up, which they are not great at defending. Transition, they're solid at, so that isn't great for us. But overall, similar, or this isn't even similar. This is just same position. Half of players basically hit their line, so there's not a whole lot of data there to take from it. But we look head to head. He dropped 20 on them. That was back in November when this was a fully staffed team. They did just get back AD. Now on the back-to-back, I'm not sure if he's going to be playing or not, just coming back from injury. But I love this play with Miles out, with Brunson out. I think this is a really easy line for Bridges to hit. So we're taking over 16.5 points. Then we are going Desmond Bane. Again, we are getting this at 1 cheaper. Now you can see 6.5 is priced at plus 118, so it kind of makes sense that we're getting this a little lower. We're getting it at 5.5. And the Jazz give up the most, depending on what source you look at, either the most or the second most assists in the NBA. And then when you couple that with the fact that the Grizzlies play at the fastest pace in the NBA, there are going to be a lot of opportunities for Bane to get assists here. Ja Morant is also out, which is just going to give him that many more opportunities to hit this. This is really a situational play. I like him with Ja Morant out, going up against the Grizzlies. You can see 3 out of the last 4 similar players have hit their assist line against them, including Bane, who just ended up with 9 assists. He went for 6 and 9 in his last 2 matchups against them. So really like this one. Recent history tells us we are going to get at least 6 out of him again in this matchup. And then this last play, we're getting a decreased payout on this last one, but I'm taking Jaylen Duran for a double-double. There's not an option for that up here, but just stay with me here. So I got everybody was talking shit in the comments last time we took Duran. He ended up hitting. I'm not going to sit here and talk shit about it because you could very well miss this, but I feel really good taking the double-double on Duran on this one. I know some of you guys have been burnt before. Leave your emotions out of it. Just look at the data. And first off, he's going up against the Spurs. The Wemby-less Spurs, who really don't have a big man presence down low. Jaylen Duran is a force down low. And so when we look head-to-head, he had 15, and this is just a month ago, right? He had 15 rebounds against them. He had 21 points against them. And when we look at defensively, right, by far their worst area of the court to defend is the restricted area. He scores 85% of his points in the restricted area. That's where he scores, period. And then when you come down here, they are the worst team at defending putbacks. That's how he scores most of his points, is putbacks. This is a great matchup for him. We're not playing the 14.5 point line. We're doing 9.5. We're not playing the 11.5 rebound line. We're getting 9.5. All we need is a double-double. We just need 10 points, 10 rebounds. I feel really good that he ends up with that. When we look at it, he's gotten at least 10 rebounds in 73% of games so far over the last 30. And when we look at points, he's gotten at least 10 points in 80% of the last 30 games. Going up against the Spurs without Wemby, who really don't have a big man presence, I love Duran to get us a double-double, and so I'm locking that in as our last pick. You see that on the screen here. We're getting 4.7x for this on Underdog, and remember with that payout, we're getting the Jaylen Duran pick, which is going to be decreased because it's just a double-double for him, and then we also got the other two picks, Desmond Bane at 1 assist lower. We got Mikal Bridges 1 point lower. So we got a lot of really solid picks here. I'm okay with taking the decreased payout for more of a sure thing out of this 3-man. Underdog is my favorite fantasy app. They have their lines up earlier than anybody else. They give us more props to play for each player. They have some of the best payouts. I know this is a little low, but that's by choice because I took players and I took picks that have lower payouts. But if you took a 3-man standard, you're going to get 6x. Most apps are going to give you between 5 and 5.5x. There's only a couple that are paying 6x on their 3-mans. Underdog has also given us tons of payout boosts, discounted picks, free picks. They're going to give you up to $1,000 for free and a free pick when you use code BWADE when you sign up, guys. You really should be using Underdog. I use it every day. I will also give you a free week of VIP when you sign up and use code BWADE. Make any size deposit, even just $5, $10. So take a screenshot, send it to me on Instagram. Take advantage of that, all those promos that Underdog has, and get the free week of VIP from me. Guys, I appreciate y'all watching this video. Check out Daily Grind Fantasy, dgfantasy.com. It's a tool that has helped me make a lot of money. They give me the best fantasy picks to take every day by aggregating millions of data points, integrating AI, and giving me the best picks. They'll give you 25% off when you use code BWADE. Check it out, dgfantasy.com. Guys, I really do appreciate y'all tuning in. Make sure to like, subscribe, drop a comment so you can be entered to win that signed SGA jersey. I apologize for getting this one out a little late to you. Better late than never. Let's make some money, boys.